Can you be charged for not reporting a fire in New Jersey? While most people assume there's no legal duty to report fires they didn't start, New Jersey law tells a different story under specific circumstances. Under New Jersey Statute 2C-17-1C, you can face criminal charges for failing to control or report a dangerous fire, but only if you fall within certain duty-triggering categories. The state must prove you knew the fire was endangering life or substantial property, failed to take reasonable measures to control it or give prompt alarm, and had a legal connection to the situation. This law creates conditional duty to act, not a general reporting requirement that applies to every bystander who witnesses a fire emergency. The statute identifies two specific scenarios that trigger criminal liability for failing to act in fire situations. First, you can be charged if you were under official, contractual, or other legal duty to prevent or combat the fire. This applies to firefighters, police officers, security guards, building superintendents, or maintenance staff whose job responsibilities include fire safety or emergency response. Second, the law applies if the fire was started lawfully by you or with your permission or occurred on property under your custody or control. A homeowner who starts a backyard fire pit that spreads to neighboring property could face charges under this provision. The statute includes important safety protections, recognizing that you cannot be required to act if doing so would pose substantial risk to your own safety. Property control questions become complex in rental situations where tenants may have custody over their units while landlords control common areas and building systems. To secure a conviction, prosecutors must prove beyond reasonable doubt that you had actual knowledge of the dangerous fire, failed to act reasonably, and fell within the duty categories. The knowledge requirement means the state must show you actually knew the fire was endangering life or substantial property, not just that you should have known. A random bystander walking past a fire on someone else's property with no legal duty or connection faces no criminal liability under this statute. Criminal liability under this law differs significantly from fire code violations, which are typically civil matters handled through municipal enforcement rather than criminal prosecution. Defending against these charges often involves challenging whether the duty categories actually applied and whether the defendant had the required knowledge of danger. Attorney Adam Lustberg at Lustberg Law Offices, LLC handles serious criminal charges throughout Bergen County, including arson-related matters that can carry significant penalties and collateral consequences. If you're facing charges under New Jersey's failure to report statute, contact Lustberg Law Offices, LLC at 201-880-5311, located at 1 University Plaza, Doctor No. 212, Hackensack, N.J.S.A 07601, to schedule your confidential consultation.